Hey World of Vision fans, welcome back to another episode of World of Vision. I'm your host, Nashtaters, and today we're going to go over all the news that's happening this week. It's going to be a big week indeed. There's going to be a brand new Vision cards, which is seeing a global boost. We're also going to be seeing a brand new raid alongside with a brand new UR recipe. And of course, today begins the celebration of Lunar Chinese New Year's, which I'm looking forward to because, well, it celebrates a big part of my personal heritage. So without further ado, let's get into this week's news. So let's begin by talking about the fact that we're going to be getting Chapter 12, Scene 1 for this week. Of course, that's something perhaps a lot of people are looking forward to, because many people, I believe, playing this game enjoys the story mode. We're also going to be working with secret book rewards for this week. Fists, spears, guns, armor, accessory, and ninja blade will all be included in this week's farming quests. So this week begins the Lunar New Year 2021 celebration. On Wednesday, we're going to be getting Lunar Celebration login bonus, Lunar Celebration daily missions, and ultimately challenge missions as well. Let's see what we're going to be getting. Okay, we're going to be getting some Ox medals because it is the year of the Ox, and we're going to be getting some Fortune summon tickets, which I'm not sure what it does, but I'm sure we're going to be getting essentially summons from those tickets, obviously. We're also going to be getting 3,000 Vision orders for the entire week, divided up into 10 different days, ultimately meaning 300 per day. So the challenge missions ultimately means is just a bingo board. If I'm not mistaken, you can get more Ox medals, you can get more Fortune summon tickets, and ultimately you can actually get crafting recipes, which is something we have not seen yet in terms of the bingo board. Where we'll be getting triple guild medals, and I believe there's a function now in which the game automatically switches it for you, but maybe we should check it before that actually happens. And what's another week without raiding, right? Even though I feel like we just got done with one. But raid is back on, and this time we could take on the Siren. As probably you guys know, Siren is actually a water element, so we should expect her to be water in here as well. Furthermore, the Golden Cactar will also appear as a rare raid boss. So let's take a look at how these two bosses are set up. As you can see, Siren is water, and she is actually weak to missile attacks. Interesting. But for those of you who have a lot of elements of lightning, you can definitely use those. I think you can actually go with any combinations as long as you can get some chaining action. Missile attacks, generally speaking, have a harder time of perhaps getting chains, but maybe Frederica will be really good here. We can actually probably see Niv, and of course, if you want to go with Slash, probably can go back and rely on good old Sid, along with perhaps some of the other lightning slash attackers. Golden Cactar is of ice element and of course is weak to magic. But he probably does a lot of damage, probably make 10k damage. So probably level 10 raid bosses, we're gonna have to go ahead and use some heavy hitters. And fire currently does not have too many crazy fire magical teams, but we'll see what happens there as well. So the raid quest reward is going to be the Elf's Cloak. And tomorrow we're going to take a deeper look into that specific accessory and see what kind of subcategories we're looking for and is it really truly worth the farm. We'll also have a chance to get Soul of Tomasa and Platinum Helm. And the last thing I want to talk about in today's news is going to be the new Vision card, Typhoon. Now Typhoon is actually something that's been ranked really high on the JP server. So let's go ahead and take a look to see if it's worth it on the global server. Let's see what it does in terms of party ability, which will be magic attack up plus accuracy. Bestowed effect is going to be luck, and limited bestow effect is going to be for wind types and magic up. I'm seeing Howlet, I'm seeing Little Leela, I'm seeing Ayaka. We already have a lot of different types of units that can actually really use this card. Let's see what the limited bestow effect for global boost is. Activation requirements, wind types with mace equipable main jobs. Magic attack resistance, piercing rate up, evasion up. Okay, so Halloween Little Leela, there we go. This card is for you. Great Storm, evokes Typhoon. Deals wind damage large to targets within range and chance of inflicting stun for 1 turn. Activates increase attack magic. Wow, okay. So this is a very interesting card because, well, they added the fact that it's boosting Little Leela. I'm not really sure if she really needs the boost, to be honest, but this card would definitely make all the Little Leela users very, very happy. Wow, that's a pretty nice boost, I must say. I think this card definitely is really, really good if you have Magic Attack team. And I have done in the last month, I feel like Magic Attack combinations are really, really good for perhaps beating players to start up and or players who are really looking for a composition that you can actually stack a lot of different cards, equipment, and ultimately having a very solid team for Guild Wars and perhaps Arena. I think this card would just essentially take that over the top and make your team very, very useful. Memories of Apples, the MR card is coming. It is acquire AP up and critical hit rate up. And activation requirements, Durando. Okay, we're not really going to talk about this because, well, I don't think anybody cares too much about Durando, to be honest. It's a shame because I think he looks kind of neat, but unfortunately, he isn't perhaps worthy of building at this time. Which will lead me to a different segment, hopefully I will do this week, because I do want to talk about lower rarity units and are they truly worth looking at in terms of looking forward to the future of this game. As many of you guys know, one of the most, I guess, stable situations we're dealing with in this game is the bingo board, in which you can get 120 shards for units, and this new situation where you can get 75 shards for vision cards essentially is the norm now, and it's definitely a great addition to the global server. And I think this is an opportunity for those of you who have Little Leela, perhaps want to add more power to her. It's a great opportunity to pick up this card because this essentially will help you have a very easier time to go ahead and maximize this card without putting too much effort. All right, that's all the time we have for this week's Monday news. I hope you guys are excited as me for all the different events that are coming. And of course, on Friday, I'll be doing my live stream as usual, but it just so happens to fall on the Lunar Chinese New Year's. So if you want to celebrate with me, celebrating some of my Chinese heritage, come on down and let's hang out together. Maybe I even cook some delicious food so you guys can watch me eat some of that food. Until next time, take care of yourself and all your loved ones. Nashtaters and his family out here. Peace.